ownership approval process?
Sure. Obviously, we're arm's length from it.
Right.
The family office and the NFL league office are working hard to get a quick approval done. We're supplying information where they have need. I don't expect it to take long, but I don't have an estimate on timeline either. It's a league-run process, but I think everything feels like it's moving in the exact right direction.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
And one other, can you give us any update on the stadium, the search for a new stadium, especially the Woodbridge property?
Sure. I mean, it's just an exciting time because there will, as soon as this transaction is done, there will be some renewed energy around those conversations, and more importantly, getting the strategy from Josh and the new team that's coming in, how they see the vision and things like that. So we just continue to have discussions with folks in Maryland, the district, and Virginia, better understand their economic development aims, understanding the things that as they get more serious about this as a potential project,
right.
The different things that they would want in place, and just talking to leaders and engaging the community so that we understand how to be a good servant of them in this process.
You cannot have contact with Josh now, or can you?
No.
So,
No.
So what does that do if this goes on for another month and a half, 2 months? What does that do to this entire process for you guys?
Well, we continue to operate as much as we can in business as usual. I think if there are major line items that come above a certain level, some major things that need to be done, we'll talk to Dan and Tanya about it. They can broker a conversation potentially on our behalf, but in the meantime, we're just going to keep on operating, and hopefully it doesn't take long at all. It doesn't seem like it's going to take long at all.
So, like, for example, if you guys want to do an extension with Montez Sweat, for example, would that be something you'd have to run by Dan and Tanya?
Oh, that's a good question. That's a good question. I don't think the football side, there's as much. I'm thinking about the business side, since that's not a decision I would have anything to do with. On the football side, I don't know that they have some of those same restrictions because you kind of have to move forward. On our side, certainly we have a threshold of investments, and I know the tiers that we need to bring up, and we should be fine. We should be fine.
A stadium question. You went towards stadiums with Dan Snyder.
Yeah.
So does that you were saying, does it all restart with the new owners and looking at what they want?
I think the fact that that Josh has owned pro sports teams and is in the midst of in later stage development discussions around a new venue within Philadelphia, they're pretty well educated on this, and I think they have strong perspectives. They know the ecosystem, they know architects, they know all of that stuff. So I don't think so. It's more about their strategic vision and what they want to accomplish. And from what I've heard so far, it is something that is in line with what the community needs, and that's really the lens that they've been coming at it with.